there guys, and welcome back to Factorio Space Exploration. I'm Xterminator, and thank you for joining me. And today we're going to be working on some blue circuit stuff. So basically what I've decided on stream, I figured that I wanted to have like 2 dedicated smelters going into a green circuit build for blue circuits. Just because of how much green circuits they use, and we're going to need quite a bit of blue circuits too. So I built almost all of these smelters. Apparently not all the inserters. Could have sworn I got them all. Let's go get these built. And I've automated the nanobots as well, the construction ones. I didn't automate the termite ones because I use those not very frequently. And then we also got a little rail set up here, again, just point to point, bringing lube from our lube station here over to over this way, where it goes into a container or a storage tank, and then pipes over down to our electric engine build, which we built over here, and I built on stream. I did upload that VOD to YouTube, and it's also on Twitch, but nothing too exciting. It's just, you know, electric engines. They just take electric motors now. So those are outputting, they're not going anywhere yet, but that means the only thing left we need to actually build this cargo rocket silo is the processing unit. So let's go ahead and start working on walking around the water first would be a good first start. Let's work on getting some green circuits produced here. So I'm going to use actually, I think I have a green circuit thing on our clipboard here. I pull up with Control V. And where do we want to build this? I think I decided I wanted to build it down here-ish. Some stuff is also out of fuel, which is not surprising. I don't have that manually or automatically fueled yet. I'm manually fueling it. But that's okay. We have plenty of lube for the moment. I can fix that a little bit later. Hopefully I remember. Probably won't. I'm going to leave room for more steel. This is obviously not lined up. Smelters are the one thing that drive me a little bit crazy if they're not lined up, even in a spaghetti base. But with this monstrosity going on here, we, well, like belt highway, we had to improvise. This one's going to have to be offset even more. But I didn't want to leave room for yet another one, at least. So I think over here would be good, because in fact we already have these stone plates being made right here, and I think I like way overkilled this. So I think what I'm actually gonna do is have this one come this way, and maybe just add like another 1 or 2 here to this for these green circuits, which I actually need some of. There we go. And I really should automate these assembler twos, but oh, they're such a pain because it needs all the previous level stuff. I'd kind of just like wait until I get robot production. So let's just clear these dudes out. Go away, trees. Yeah, I think we'll just build it like right in here, the green circuit build. It's going to be a bit of a belt to get the iron and copper down here, but not too bad. We can definitely work it in somehow. Snow scared me again. It's like someone walking next to me or something. Okay, so let's go ahead and just add. I did add another one. Okay, so do 2 of these and output here. This comes down. That's already powered. Fantastic. And then we just need this guy. So I do want to leave room for that to expand a little bit, at least. And our copper is going to come down from somewhere else. We actually don't even need iron because I'm dumb and set up and realized that we'd use stone. But that's okay. One of those will be iron for something else. Okay, so this guy, let's go like start here. Get rid of that. Put that in. I do not have enough assemblers. I know that for a fact. Let's see what we can get built here. Should be a fair bit. All the belts, inserters, stuff like that. Cool. Okay, so then let's go grab some stuff to make assemblers. Mostly we just need, I mean, like assemblers are pretty easy to handcraft if you have the motors that they require. Where is this going? We likely are going to have to set up another stone brick smelter, which I did leave room for. So if need be, we could just belt that whole brick line down to be made into the tablets over there. I'm just going to make a bunch of these things. Oh. don't quite want to make the normal motors either. Okay, and then also, research-wise, we did some research on stream. We did... What did we do? We got the space science pack researched here. And then we also... So that unlocked a ton of this stuff. We managed to unlock the space platform scaffold, the space science lab, and space platform plating I could unlock. It's kind of expensive, but we also actually need space science for it. And then we can do space railways. Oh god, help me. But yeah, the space science you can actually craft. You can get some from launching a rocket, I believe, but you can actually craft it as well. It requires low-density structures, heat shields, processing units, batteries, and liquid rocket fuel. The liquid rocket fuel is super easy to make. It's just putting rocket fuel, solid rocket fuel, into the like special processor fuel refinery. And then blue circuits we're working on. We already have... where is it? We already have heat shielding capability to make. Batteries are super easy, and then we would just need to make low-density structures to craft some of those. And they do give 3 per, which is pretty decent, but they are quite expensive. I'm going to throw another one of these builds down. Likely not going to have enough fast inserters, or long-handed. Okay, so, belt, let's do that. This guy actually needs to come this way. This is going to output here. It is only one-sided. I guess really I should have probably... I mean, I don't even think this can fill half a belt, so... this is going to come over. Copper needs to go the other direction as well. And copper is going to be a bottleneck. That's why we are bringing the other copper smelter down. So I won't hook this up quite yet. But these are going to output. There's definitely room for more over here. I suppose we could just, like... do this. I mean, yeah, why not? Let's because we're gonna need a lot. And then this guy. Oh no, I put that in the wrong place. Shoot. I don't really want to use my nanobots to pick this up. Oh man, I done goofed. I knew something didn't quite seem right. Okay, let's try this one more time. So this actually needs to go here. Yeah. There we go. That's much better. Okay, let's get some more nanobots. We do have them automated up here. I squeezed them in right here next to the green circuits. It actually was a lot easier than I thought. Surprisingly. And then this guy comes over. What are we missing for this? Okay. So this guy comes over like that. He's going to output. This one actually is facing the right way. And there we go. So there's a whole nother build of it. I don't know that we're going to have the resources for both at the moment. This guy could also go on both sides if it needs to. I am actually going to split this now, though, just so it's set up that way. And this guy can just underground under. So in terms of a blue circuit build, that, like I said before, blue circuits are really pretty straightforward. They're just super expensive. And then we also need a red circuit build, because pulling red circuits from here maybe would actually work. I mean, blue circuits really don't take that many red circuits. They take 2. I'm actually very tempted to just pull. I think we are just gonna pull it. It's already all the way down to here. I think we're just gonna pull it from there. Okay, so then let's just work straight on a blue circuit build. So blue circuits, let's see, these are gonna output. I think we're just gonna do it like right in here. Not super expandable, but we can put like multiple builds if we need to. I'm gonna leave a little bit of room for that. Actually, I'm not even sure this is gonna fit. Maybe. Okay, so these guys are going to be set to blue circuits. And they need to actually come back one. Because what we have to do here is the pipe goes here. There's actually multiple ways you could do this, but typically how I do it, something like this, although looking at it, because you can also just space them out like this and have the pipe here, but you still have to like get it in there somehow. I mean, alternative, like you could do this, which probably would work better because that means it doesn't have to be like as spaced out, which is probably best. So we're going to do that, and then this needs a green circuit belt here. This could be output or input, really. Doesn't matter. We will need a belt here, though, for reds, because I do want a full belt of greens. I mean, you know how many greens these things take. It's kind of ridiculous. So this goes like this. This is... not sure how this is going to work. This is going to have to go like that. So this should be the output, because we can't really weave. Well, we could actually weave an input through there, but... and then this... That's where it gets hard. We could underground right here, if we wanted. Alternatively, we could just have two pipes coming in. Just split it out here somewhere and do that. I think that's probably better. And then this would just have fast inserters here. Stack inserters probably would be better. We can make them. We can also just do two fast inserters as well, if need be. Okay, so we've got that. How do we want to do power? This actually works absolutely perfectly. I mean, look at that. I love it. It's coming together. Okay, so we've got that. We got that. Let's get our input. Yeah, actually, we will need stack inserters because we can't do two. We're going to have to grab. Right. This is actually a problem because... Okay, maybe what we need to do... Trying to think, because, yeah, if I do it this way... One of these is going to be grabbing green circuits with a long-handed inserter, which is not great. What we could do is have both of these belts be green and red circuits. So you're basically getting a full belt of each, just as you would if you just had a full, like, isolated belt of each. But this way you have a one fast inserter and a long-handed that can grab either one. The problem is that kind of depends on the inserters being smart. Because like the fast inserter may just be trying to grab red circuits and then this one trying to do green, but I think it's worth trying because I haven't actually tried something like this yet. I think it should be fine because, you know, this only keeps a certain buffer in here of the input materials, so once this inserts some red circuits, then it should just move on to greens, which should be fine. So let's do that. And speaking of which, can I get a stack inserter bonus anymore? I can. That's totally worth getting. We actually don't have purple science hooked up. I would like one more, though. Okie doke. So if we copy and paste, we're actually missing a few things here. Just output like that. Even if we had one of these be the output, we would still be encountering the same problem. Okay, so copy. And this should copy fine. We'll just get rid of... I'm actually going to keep that blueprint because I need to edit it and get rid of that. There we go. So this should copy over fine. Yeah. So boom. 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 Let's switch out our nanobot friends here. Should be able to build most of this except for the assemblers and the long-handed inserters. And the belt, apparently. Most of it, meaning only like a third of it, but it's close enough. So let's just go grab, some stuff here to get this underway. So we need belt, probably need pipes, which are over here-ish, over there. I keep like losing track of where things are in my factory when I build like this. And while we're at it, we should hook up purple science so we can actually do this research. Grab a few gears too. Okay, let's grab some pipes. Some normal pipes. a bunch of belt. I cleaned out my inventory, believe it or not, and it just got filled up again. Go figure. Not sure what we're missing here. Probably green circuits. This is the perfect belt. It has everything we need. Okay, we need brick. Brick is down here. And we can make a couple more. Steel. Okay, well, let's hook up purple science. So purple science is going to be interesting because it can... Well, I was going to say it needs to go on from the top. We could belt weave. I don't really want to make all these. How do we want to belt weave this? Can we even belt weave through here? I mean, not really. Because we'd have to rearrange it. I'm just going to send it through the top for right now. These labs seem to do pretty good in terms of their speed. I could make even more. It's a lot of engines. I'll let it create one set just because I'm going to be running belt. Okay, yeah, so this can... if we had like one more set of labs and then coming through the top, our bottleneck's actually going to be the science pack production at this point rather than the labs, I imagine. Because we did get quite a few lab efficiency researches. Right, so if we go like up here, that barely fits. So we're gonna have to have double sorters somehow. I haven't quite thought this through. Belt weaving probably would actually just be easier, but oh my goodness, the amount of engines this takes. Motors. They're called motors. I mean, shoot. Okay. No, I'm gonna do this. Actually, do not need all these. Okie doke. So what we could do is just use filter inserters, I suppose. This thing is gonna have to somehow move. No. That's not really what we wanted. Okay, let's get this hooked up first, and we can rehook that up. No biggie. I'm gonna need a lot of these, because if you do normal inserters, I'm pretty sure what's gonna happen is it's just gonna create like an endless loop of passing stuff through. Maybe. There's only one way to find out. Because we obviously need these to get here. But then if you do this, I'm pretty sure it's just going to pull out the science packs that just inserted and pass them back through. Okay, well, this is not even close to nice looking. But at least it's somewhat better. We should replace these also with medium power poles. That would help this situation a lot. For now, though, I'm gonna be lazy. We're actually being attacked. I had to deal with quite a few attacks on stream. The bugs are pretty angry with us. I don't blame them. All right. Yeah, so I don't think this is gonna work. We'll give it a minute, but I don't think it's gonna work. We needed steel. Okay. Yeah, so this is what happens. Is it keeps pulling out different packs. Yeah, that's I mean, it is technically working. But it would be far better if these were filter. Alright, so yeah, if we basically just filter these, probably what I'll do is on stream or just off camera completely is I'll belt weave, because this will just work way better. But I did not want to embarrass myself trying to figure that out at the moment. So purple packs. Yeah, so this should work better because then it won't be just constantly like moving the other packs back and forth. Theoretically. Maybe. Once it actually passes them all through, it should work. Yeah, so this is why this isn't really my preferred type of setup, because of how this ends up happening. It's still, I mean, it's still pretty quick, but... Okie doke. Let's go finish this build really quick. I do need to end this video. I think we're like way over time. Yeah, we're a bit... We're a bit over time here, but I want to get this built out. So this is kind of what this is going to look like. Red circuits will pull from over here. Sulfuric acid, I'm not actually making sulfuric acid itself at the moment, but that should be super easy to make, and we'll get that down here somehow. Maybe a train and a pipe, kind of like we did with the lube, because I think it's like too far just to straight pipe it. Barreling it is a huge pain because you got to like send the empty barrels back up and stuff until you get robots. But yeah, this is pretty decent. I mean, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 16 of these. And we could just do like a whole nother build over here or something. So this is going to come over, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of magic. Going to do some magic here. Basically like what we do with the smelters is the plan here. And then also that just reminded me, whoops, we need to reconnect these red and green circuits really quick. And I'm going to do that now because there's no way I'm going to remember. Also, rails are a big bottleneck here. I figured they would be. It doesn't even look like it's a belt bottleneck because that belt's not even full. It's probably just an input material thing. For some, either we're short of the material or we can't insert it fast enough. But let's rehook this guy up here. Should be pretty straightforward. Just something like that. And there you go. Boom. Fixed. All right. Sweet. So this next one we need space science for, but this does help because, you know, this gives our fast inserters, theoretically, a stack size of 3. Or not. How come? Oh, it's just stack inserters. For some reason I thought fast inserters could move like 3. Well, stack inserters will be better. We'll probably replace those fast inserters in the blue circuit build with stack inserters. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I know it's been a while since an episode, but I have been uploading the VODs, which kind of is a good substitute. But I finally got one done. Next time, I'm not sure what we'll do because I'm going to do some work on stream today to see what we can get done. But we're super close to building this cargo rocket silo, which I'm super excited about. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Leave your thoughts and questions and stuff below. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.